Hey there! Thanks for being a part of Groundwork Collective, a community where we enjoy sharing how to build good foundations with our horses from the ground up into the saddle. Happy Saturday morning, everyone! I don't know why I decided I wanted to vlog today because I have like 8 YouTube videos in my queue to edit right now, and none of them are finished. So why am I adding another one onto my plate? Good question. I'm not really sure either. Hold on, I'm about to go through a roundabout. 1 second, let me just get through this. Okay, done. Those like 2-lane roundabouts really just give me a little bit of anxiety. So I'm going to this mounted trail obstacle course thing that's being put on. There's also a costume contest, but I literally decided last night to come to this, so I don't have a costume, but that would have been fun. I saw my friend Rebecca was gonna go to this, and so I literally was like, hey, can I crash your party and join if I decide to? And she was like, yeah, come on down, let's do it. So I have all 3 horses in the trailer. Originally, I kind of just wanted to bring Junie and Bloom, but then I was like, you know what? Rug actually likes this like more like arena mounted trail stuff, and I just feel bad I haven't really done with anything with him or the other 2 within the last like 2 weeks, and so here we are. I probably should not be doing this because I haven't worked either one of them I haven't worked any of my horses in like a couple weeks, and I'm now just like pulling them fresh out of their pen on the coldest day of the year so far and being like, yeah, we're just gonna go do this. Also just like a front row seat to how beautiful the mountains are this morning. So I am willingly subjecting myself to my horses being super fresh and potentially like not the best behaved, but 9 times out of 10, when I think they're not gonna be good, they usually end up surprising me. So I am just going against my like passionate belief that when you are gonna go do something like this, you should be preparing your horses at home. So I'm like breaking my own rule right now, but I think it's also really good to just like do that and to see how the horses are fresh out of the pen sometimes. I'm kind of excited, a little nervous, but also I think it will be fine. Like I plan on doing quite a bit of groundwork over the obstacles before I do anything really like on their back. Yeah, so we'll see. But I think even if all I do today is groundwork, I'd be really happy with that, and it just gets me out. Plus, one of my goals this winter is to ride more even when it's cold, and I'm so proud of myself for like getting up and doing this morning, because I really didn't want to when I saw that it was like 21 degrees this morning at 8 a.m. It's now like 31, so it's not as cold, but it's still cold. But at least the sun is out, and it's actually a beautiful day in Central Oregon. So we shall see how today goes. And I just decided that I wanted to vlog it because I thought maybe you guys would want to join me. So here we are. What do you think? Where are we? So here we are at the Sheriff's Posse obstacle course thing. I have no idea how the horses are gonna be, but we just registered. My friend Rebecca was also there with her young horses, and it was really fun to get to do this together. I think I'm gonna start with Rug, because he has the most nervous energy and he needs to get moving. Ruger tends to be the most spooky, nervous, anxious of my horses. And these 2 are not that way, but they are babies. So I'm gonna give myself a little aid and give everybody a couple scoops of Miko's Choice. See, he's already stressing. He's stressed. With us, but I want to go. Oh, stop doing that. Did you have fun? Did you have a good weekend? Or good week, I guess? I guess it's just not a weekend. Why am I not getting any videos? Yeah, literally last night I said I wanted to see, and you were like, okay. Yeah. ask Haley. She was there. Yeah, see? Shots fired. Okay, bye. Work Rug around some of the obstacles that were in the arena before I went out and did the trail obstacles. So we spent a lot of time doing our groundwork and really making sure that he was comfortable with everything that was in the arena before I got on him.
That's not such a scary spider, is it? Oh, you're scared of that flag? You scared of that flag? Yeah? That's a scary flag, huh? He says, I don't know about that thing. Not that bad? You don't think? Good boy. Thomas the train is really scary. He's a very scary thing. Yeah, Ruger says no thanks.
Ruger is historically a really spooky horse. I got him as a rescue, and when I got him, he had a lot of issues as far as confidence went. So something we spend a lot of time doing together is groundwork before I ever get on him, because I came off of him so many times over the years because I didn't prepare him accordingly to what I was asking him to do. So I've learned that lesson, safe to say, and now when I go places and do new things where I know he might be kind of like worried, I really try to spend my time teaching him what I'm going to ask of him once I'm on his back on the ground before I ever step foot in the saddle. When I do this, I notice a huge change in his demeanor. He is so much more confident, so much more trusting and willing and brave. This is something I've really wanted to manifest with this horse throughout our entire relationship. Being able to take him to this type of thing today feels really rewarding as far as like our journey and how far we've come together as a team, especially when he hasn't been out and ridden in like a couple weeks. I am mind blown by the fact that he did this for me because I asked him to, even though I had not been doing my due diligence of preparing him.
Oh, good boy, Rue. So far so good. The flag is the worst for him, but he's being really good.
One of the things about Ruger that I have learned really helps in situations where he's uncomfortable or anxious is just to get his feet moving. If he refuses something or is nervous or spooks or shies away, then I instantly go to working his feet.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Additionally, I cannot put enough emphasis on how much it means to him when I tell him that he's doing something well. That will move mountains with this horse rather than me just trying to continually get him to do what I want him to do. Like, I need to intentionally stop and reward him for those little tries.
That was kind of a freaky thing, huh? All in all, for not being worked for a really long time, I'm pretty happy with him. Now we're gonna go on this little like makeshift outdoor trail, and I think he'll be much more comfortable. Come on. I am happy with him though. He says, yeah, I know this one. Got this down, Mom. I like it out here a lot better. But this one moves. There you go, good boy. Good boy.
This was one of the obstacles that Ruger seemed to have the most trouble with. It was a really narrow plank, and he's used to going over bridges that are pretty wide. So he kind of had to figure out where he wanted to put his feet and how to manage what I was asking. So you'll see me get like just a little bit firmer when he starts to give me answers that I'm not asking for. For instance, he goes over the bridge instead of going on the bridge, or he would try to go around the bridge, take little steps to the left and the right. And so I have to kind of distinguish for him, like, no, that's not what I'm asking. No, that's not what I'm asking. No, that's not what I'm asking. And then when he does put a foot up on the bridge, I make it very clear that that is exactly what I'm asking for. I give him a lot of praise. You can see him licking and chewing with his lips and putting his head down and really going, okay, I think I understand what you're asking.
Oh, good boy, buddy. Oh, good boy.
I sometimes feel bad for the people who ride with me because I talk to my horses so much. It's constant. I'm constantly helping them through whatever it is that they're trying to think through. And I want them to lean on that verbal support and think about, oh, like the tone of voice that I'm using is positive or negative. And I really think that my horses feed off of that when I am consistent with my body language, but also my verbal language.
On to the next obstacle. Okay, it's the cowboy car wash room. You ain't never seen one of these. First reaction? He says, I don't know. What do you think? Good boy? It's not that hard. We'll figure it out. Good boy. Come on. He says, I'll just stand here. Come on. Good boy. That was hard. Easy. Easy. He looks so cute in the pool noodles. Good boy, buddy. Good boy. Here's where my friends go. Okay, here's another cowboy car wash, but it's a bunch of jeans. He's definitely looking at it. Like, I think, huh? He says, I think that there's a better way. Come on. But he just did the pool noodle one. Good boy. You can do it. Good boy. Good boy, Rug. Come on. Good boy. Yes. Little mouse. No hesitation that time. Good boy.
Once I saw how comfortable and confident Ruger got with all the obstacles, especially the cowboy car washes, I decided I wanted to get on and I wanted to spend the rest of the day riding and doing stuff from his back.
Good boy. Yeah, I'm so proud of you. This horse really does try really hard for me. Whatever I ask him to do, he really, really tries. And I'm so proud of him. I'm glad we did this today, Rug. I almost didn't bring him. Kind of almost thought about just doing it with Junie and Bloom, but honestly, I'm spending like majority of my time with him. Yeah, good boy. Through the jeans? He already did this with me on him because we went back through them, but why not do them again? Good boy. Go right through there. There you go. Good boy, bud. Okay, this one was a big deal. On the ground. Oh, he tried to refuse it. That's okay. Try again. You can do it. There you go. Good boy. That's a really hard one.
After spending about an hour and a half with Ruger and getting him super secure, I decided to go grab Bloom from the trailer and start ponying her over some of the obstacles. Also, at this point, this is when Rebecca, my friend Hamilton Equine on Instagram, found us and we started riding together. She was on her horse Remy, who is, I believe, 4 years old. And she's also somebody who really believes in groundwork and putting a good foundation on young horses. So it was really fun to get to do this with her and kind of share the joy of the day and of our horses being really good. So.
Good boy.
Yeah, do you like it better?
It's so hard.
Well, and there's baby nuts, like you were saying, he was like,
Good boy.
no, calm down, it's okay.
He says I can push it with my nose.
Yeah.
So smart. He says, okay, this might be kind of fun.
Watching Remy show us how it's done. This is a cool one.
You can do it, buddy.
As I've been kind of mentally preparing myself for selling Bloom and finding her a new home, it's been kind of sad. Like I've been having a hard time with that. Getting to take her to this obstacle course and see her do so well right alongside Ruger made me very proud of my horses and also just the work that we do together. I really started to think about what kind of home that I want for her, and I'm feeling more solid in selling her than I have been prior. I don't look forward to her not being in my barn, but I do look forward to someone else getting to enjoy this really, really sweet filly and do stuff like this with her in the future.
What a good girl. Oh, the other direction. Come on, girly. Oh, good girl.
You guys are crazy. You're all right. You can do it, Remy. There. Yeah, there was a bike. Good boy. That was nothing. Just hanging. Resting in the jeans.
Yep.
Love that. That's great. Good boy.
It really is funny too, because in all honesty, Bloom is the most brave out of all three of my horses. She doesn't have a lot of hesitation, and once she sees another horse do it and do it okay, she's like, oh yeah, I can totally do that. So doing this with Bloom made me just even more confident that she is ready to go to a new home and she's ready to take on anything that life throws at her.
I believe in you, Bloom. She's like, I'm not scared, but that's a lot of work. Come on, Bloom. Oh, good girl. Good girl.
Whoa. He says, that's a scary thing, Mom. It's a good thing that rope is super long.
Not scared of that? All right, bud. Oh, now we don't care.
Wow.
It was really nice to go with Rebecca. I'm so glad she encouraged me to come, because not only do I gain a lot from being with people who kind of live on the same wavelength as me when it comes to the importance of groundwork and putting foundations on young horses, but it was also just fun to be doing this with somebody else and get to watch her do it with her horse and see how she works through things with him. So I feel like I'm always learning, and really it was honestly just such a great time.
Nice one.
Oh,
happy with them. Thanks for making me do this.
Of course. That's what it's for.
Remy was so good too.
Boy.
Straight out the
It's
pasture.
terrible. I didn't even brush.
We broke all our rules today. Becca and I did.
It's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, I always do groundwork. These are tools.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I know. I didn't do much with Junie at all. She kind of just got to stand at the trailer today. So I'm gonna groundwork her a little bit before we go home. Okay, that ended up being really fun. I really only worked Rug and Bloom, but I was okay too because Junie started having like a real like buddy sour attack. I don't know, when I left her at the trailer. So I was actually like, you know what? For once, you can sit at the trailer and you can be a good girl. I'm actually really happy that Junie got to sit at the trailer and I got to kind of focus on Ruger and Bloom because Ruger really likes the mountain trail obstacles. Funny enough, he's like really fun to do that type of stuff with. So I'm glad that I focused on him and Bloom. Very proud of Bloom too. She's so brave. So now I'm just gonna get some food, I think, and head home. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. It was really fun, cute little mini vlog. So yeah, I want to do more stuff like this in the future. Also, Rebecca is my only friend that hauls with a Tahoe or a GMC or Yukon. I don't know what she has, but I feel like we're mobbing on the same level. So I just got back home and I've been just unpacking the ponies and I'm gonna unpack my trailer really quick. And then I'm gonna try to edit this because I don't feel like I'll get it done if I don't do it right now. I just have so many other things on my to-do list that I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pump this YouTube video out. I am so glad that I went and did that. Like, sometimes it can be really hard for me to be like, yeah, you should go do that. Or even, I know you want to, but like, sometimes I have the hardest time getting myself to do the things that I know I want to do or that are good for me when it's cold. Like, that's a huge piece of winter that I want to figure out this year. Like, what do I need to do to keep motivation and to keep myself moving and to not just fall into, you know, I just want to watch a movie in my house constantly. That's just kind of something I wrestle with, being somebody who struggles with depression. And it really, really helped to get out and ride today. And I bought myself a new pair of shotgun chaps a couple weeks ago at the Pendleton Roundup, and I just got them this week. And I rode in them for the first time today, and it made a huge difference. Oh, dogs are telling me Caleb's coming down the yard. It made a huge difference in my desire to want to ride today. And I'm just really glad that I did that. It was an early birthday present for myself that I think will be well worth its weight. So anyway, I'm just going to get the barn cleaned up and then I'm going to spend some time editing tonight. Hopefully get this YouTube out to you guys. I'm really proud of my horses. 9 times out of 10, I don't do things with my horses unless I've been working them. It was cool to be spontaneous today and have them be so good at what they were doing, like, and confident and just like calm. Like, I did a decent amount of groundwork with Ruger, but to pull him out like that and like have him overarchingly do really, really well, I feel very proud of that and happy to have put my horses in that situation and seen them do well. So it was a fun day. I'm glad we did it, and now I'm just gonna spend some time cleaning. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you liked about this video and what you'd like to see more of. Hey there! Thanks for being a part of Groundwork Collective, a community where we enjoy sharing how to build good foundations with our horses from the ground up into the saddle.